Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here. And if you're watching this video, it's because we're going to be talking about how we're going to be using our experiments in these next couple slides to really begin exploring how forces are going to be acting within different collisions. Now, the experiments we're going to be looking at are going to be very simple, and they're going to be using a few different items. They're going to be using a ruler, a golf ball, and they're going to be using different rubber bouncy balls to really explore how the direction and how the strength and how the motion of different objects are affected when the forces of those objects collide and different forces are at play. So the experiments themselves are going to be set up very similar for all the different experiments we do now and in the future. But we're going to be looking at how the experiment's going to be conducted, what they're going to be focusing on, and then most importantly, how you guys are going to collect data on the motion and direction of different objects as they encounter forces throughout those collisions. So as we get to the end of this video, make sure to come back and complete the survey and reach out if you have questions. Otherwise, let's look at how this is going to work. So for our first experiment, they're going to take our ruler here, and they're going to have an object A at the end of the ruler and an object B in the middle of the ruler. Now, object A is going to roll and be pushed toward object B, and object B is not going to be moving. And if you notice, there are going to be three different collisions we do. Okay, collision one will be with a rubber ball for object A, and a rubber ball for object B, golf ball for object A rubber ball for object B, and so on. You're going to be collecting data in each row as you watch a video that shows this experiment being done. If you want to do this experiment at home by yourself or along with the kids from the video, great. But we're going to watch a video here that's going to show them conducting the experiment themselves, and you're going to collect data on what you see. So they'll conduct the experiment. They'll roll object A, the rubber ball for trial one, at object B, the rubber ball that's not moving, and you're going to see the collision occur. And while you're watching, you got to think to yourself, okay, when the force of the collisions was created, how did the object move? What was the effect of that object's motion? And this is where you're going to have kind of a list of things that you're going to use to put into your data table here. So for example, for our rubber ball and rubber ball collision, we have the effect object A and the effect object B. You're going to watch object A as it collides with B, and you're going to ask yourself, okay, how did that object move? Did it speed up after the collision? Did it slow down after the collision? Did it start moving, stop moving, and change directions? One of these is going to help you describe the motion of object A, and then you're going to watch object B, and you're going to, again, choose one of these to describe the motion of object B. Okay, so notice, you're describing the motion of the object after the force of the collision has occurred. Okay, what was the motion like? You're then going to look at the direction that the object took after the collision. So after object A and B collided, what direction did they take? So did object A go left? Did object A go right? Did object A stop and not really go any specific direction? That sort of thing. And you're going to record that for object A, and then you're going to watch object B and do the same thing. So notice you're going to watch the video where they're going to conduct the experiment. You're going to use your listed options for the very first two kind of columns to describe what happened for object A and B. You're going to use your second column of descriptions to describe the direction the objects took. And then you're going to repeat that all over again, okay, for trial one. Okay, so you'll watch the video. You'll identify the objects that are colliding. You're going to record the motion of those objects in the first two columns, the direction of the objects in the next two columns, left, right, none, and so on. And then you're going to repeat that for the other trials, okay? So you're now going to look at the survey and ask yourself, okay, do I understand what the experiment's all about? And do I understand how to collect the data? If yes, obviously in the green. If one of those things isn't quite sure, put yellow and red. My recommendation is go through and watch the video of this experiment and then click on here to collect your data. Okay, that's going to help make it a lot easier. If you still have questions after that, reach out. Otherwise, good luck.